我们的奥林匹亚先生冠军肖恩·雷登为你亲自颁发奖金1万元。所以说以后我们奥利姆洛特兰的活动，大家一定要经常来参与。
奥赛冠军肖恩·雷登，有想合影的朋友们可以上台好队，上台之前先扫描我们的工作人员。
看肖恩·雷登这边，哎，龙哥。 这边小萝卜，然后整个人就感觉像搭在那个栏杆上面，哎，这种感觉，感觉他那一个手臂有80磅，我感觉有80磅，就跟我扛那个弓箭步的时候扛个80磅的感觉一样，而且这边是60磅，这边是20磅，然后整个人就这样，然后这条腿感觉被陷到地下了，现在都已经不行了，酸死了，明天要跟他训练了。
我们那个从洛杉矶回来的时候，那个我们还跟钱哥吃了一顿饭呢。他现在还在美国，还没回来呢。
知道。
第一次见你啊？
是第一次。
往这走。
哎，
他带饭了。
我给你带大饼了。
啊？
第一次练。
是啊。
师傅等你练。
你干嘛？真的很呛，这整罐都很呛。哦，感觉怎么样？
我感觉我可以去跟他练了。
真的好呛。现在来到了，现在来到了这个健身房，然后准备跟那个肖恩·雷登去切磋。他之前半年没练了，比完奥赛以后就没练过，所以今天我来破他的这个处。
怎么样？是肌肉越多，休息越久。
对，
所以各位不要害怕休息。
你像我比完赛，我休息2个月，他比完赛休息了半年，
所以我比完赛应该是休息个2天，
又饿又困。但跟他训练的话，一定要打起精神。刚刚汉堡把这个所有弹幕都喝完了。
一次一罐了，真勇士。像雷登带的武器，你也可以使用一点。
一会儿还要跟一个肖恩·雷登，一会儿跟肖恩·雷登还要去拍摄一点关于如何使用补剂的东西，看看肖恩·雷登平时的使用补剂的一些方法，就跟我们这种健体选手有什么不一样？
或者他是你2倍体重的选手，
我喝2勺 BCA， 他就喝4勺 BCA，
4勺，肌肉太多了。
给你们看一下这个健身房，对，环图体育。 然后它这边器械真的非常好，看一下泰诺健的，从意大利原装进口。但是我很少用泰诺健，因为之前在美国嘛，美国一般都是用利健比较多一些。我们现在准备要去训练了，然后一会儿还要跟他沟通一下，因为是他第一次训练嘛，所以还要跟他沟通一下怎么练。因为今天其实最主要不是说一个告诉你们就一个完整的一套训练。 今天可能更多的是一些细节，更多的是就是一些好方法。我觉得这个是今天一个训练的一个主题，而不是说一个具体一个完整训练。然后练之前呢，因为我之前氮泵喝完了，你们刚刚看到这个汉堡太可恶，他把我的氮泵喝完了，然后现在只能我跟他们又拿了一个氮泵。然后之前他喝的是梨味的，然后这个是可乐味的，我还是比较喜欢可乐味的。每次撕的时候我要很小心，不然就一下全撕下来了。 啊，撕的太恶心了！不是，为什么这个设计我就真服了？你们所有产品都是这样，特别难撕，
就特别容易撕成白皮儿。
对，
是吧？
So what's the plan on the shoot?
Now's a good time for you to retire.
Yeah, like coach, I can train back today.
Since I just finished training back, I'll put you through what I just did. Let's do some back.
wear belts when you train?
Always.
Always. Wide grip? Right.
Okay, pull back. Try to pull it a little bit lower into your lower abdomen.
That's?
Yeah, all the way back now. Right the back.
Do I arch my back or not?
Yeah. When you pull in, basically this is what you do from here.
Are we focusing on the whole back or just the lats?
Your lats.
The lats, okay.
Relax your shoulder. Okay.
So I have a question. So, I see you always train with your coach. Do you train like every day or you just like sometimes like 3 times, 4 times a week?
For me, it's more accountability. Because there are times that we get lazy.
Mentally.
Yeah,
right?
and some days we choose to do the stuff that we already know we're capable of doing. I don't want to rely on the stuff that I know because I keep telling myself I know nothing. You know, so I go to the experts. Yeah, so I'm always learning. I want to learn something different. I want to, somebody else's idea. At the end of the day, you're going to know what exercise works best for you. You're going to know what exercise that you've done that you've seen the best result. At some point during the workout, I might say, hey, you know what? Can we do that exercise? Or can we do that exercise? Because you know certain exercise works real well for you.
How do you know like which exercise works for you? Because like you don't get the result like immediately.
It's just years and years of repetition and repetition. You're so sore like days later, you could attribute it to, when I was doing those rows, I could really feel my lats hanging. So just years of training, you have an understanding of the exercise that works best for you.
哇，一个动作我都感觉我的背感觉快炸了。今天没怎么吃东西，那感觉还是很好。确实有很多小细节东西，我以前是觉得我的就应该从这儿到这儿，打个比方，但是他让我从这里直到再伸起来，整个感觉就不一样。
I like to challenge myself. I try not to break any records.
Do I put my back? Like, do I put my lower back
Like you want to
down?
arch? Yeah.
Arch?
Yeah, you want to arch when you come up.
So arch. So squeeze on the upper back first, and then squeeze. Yeah.
Bring your elbows a little bit forward when you come down. Always try to get a good stretch. Yeah, contract the muscle.
So when you squeeze, you trying to like squeeze here first or like here? Oh. Well, do you arch your lower back or no?
Try to sit upright as possible. Too much, you start using your biceps to pull with it.
Oh, to pull like this.
Yeah. Because if you're back here using your bicep, that's the reason why I'm like pull. You try to keep the same motions as you do on the rear double bicep.
Okay. rear double bicep. 他让我就是在做这动作的时候，有点像在做一个背展肱二头。所以说，为什么说让我把肘部一定要往前一点？因为一般来说，我们很多人是这样滑嘛，但没有人做正展就背展肱二头是这样做，一般都这样做。
Go a little bit more forward, just a little bit forward. Slide a little bit forward, the entire body.
Some people do like when they do like they separate the hand.
Think about it. If you're doing this and then pause and basically take the tension off the muscle, all the tension's in your bicep now. Because you're pulling and you pause, this is what's holding the weight, and then you have to pull back again. You want to be one fluid motion.
我刚问他，我说，有没有必要？就是很多人喜欢把动作分解嘛，就比如说做2部分，对吧？然后他说他没有必要，他就说就做一个就可以了。Do I put my butt like here or here?
Your butt back. Okay. Back to shoulder. Full stretch. Relax. Stretch. Try to focus more on pulling with your lats.
You put your arm like with your back or with separate day?
Like one exercise at the end of back day. Chest day one, then I'll do back, then I do shoulders, then I'll do quads, then I do bis and tris, arms next day, and then hamstring.
When do you train your calf?
Never train calves.
3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, that was like, they're like, hey, maybe you should do some abs. I'm like, what? Seriously? But I do 3 sets every other day.
Okay. Basically.
3 sets of 10 every other day.
Basically nothing.
Exactly.
Would you like to train the most?
Legs.
Legs? You like to train legs? Yeah. That's how you grow your quads so well.
Yeah, because they were like my hardest body part and the one that hurts the most.
引体向上是我最差一个动作，真的，因为之前一直练引体向上的时候，我小臂就抓不住，然后就感觉不到背。How do you know when it's like a good stretch or overstretch?
For me, it's just the point of feeling the muscle pull, but not to the point where you feel as if like, because when you overstretch, sometimes you can't breathe. It's just way too much. So it's just enough of a pull. We could actually feel the muscle like give a little bit.
So you always try, right?
Yeah.
You have to try. Like,
Yeah. Just like open and close. Take a half a step back. Okay. One more. Slowly bring it back up. Okay. Every exercise that I'm doing, I make sure that there's constant tension. Like you'll see me training legs and my range of motion is not a full locked out, or it doesn't come all the way back where I'm rotating too much hips.
Everyone's like range of motion should be different, right?
Should be different, as long as the tension doesn't leave the muscle that you're working.
Because like for example, like my back is like to here. Some people like to here.
Yeah, years of training of knowing how your body functions. I'm only using 20 pounds and I could feel it, where he's like, I'm not feeling it.
So find the exercise.
Find the exercise that works best for you, Dad.
Do you always force yourself to like do like 12 reps or like 10 reps, or you don't count?
I don't. In my mind, I don't have a specific rep count.
And you don't have a set count.
I don't have a set count. In my head, everything for me is by feel. So, like when I come in the gym and I'm training, that's the reason why I have, per se, a trainer.
Some people, when they do lats, they bend or they arch their chest. They do like this.
Nah, you wanna?
No.
Nah. Just focus on pulling, because this is all you're doing right here. Yeah, just focus on pulling.
Really also the exercise, like when you're doing this, can you not feel in your tricep?
You're gonna feel, in this exercise, you're gonna feel a little bit from your tricep.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I mean, I saw you in Sanya. You look pretty good on stage. You make the top 3. You guys that's been competing for a while. You have a pretty good physique. I think for you it's just more muscle maturity. Muscle maturity and more competition.
More experience.
Have to be seen. I think for you is being seen more where you're known by your name and not your number. Leave China and do a couple shows in the States where the judges are seeing your face over and over.
Yeah, I want to do next year Arnold.
Don't wait too long to get back on stage.
So like improve while you compete.
While you compete. There's a reason why you turn pro, because they feel as if you're good enough. I think a lot of new pros make the mistake of saying,
oh, I need to wait.
I need to wait. I need to be bigger. I need to
feel ready, right?
But what end up happening is you wait too long. And there's a guy that turned pro and he's competing. And the judge are looking at him. He's making small improvement.
Every time,
Every
okay.
time he
So
goes on the stage.
Yes, okay, yes.
You know,
the judge needs to know you improve.
Exactly. You could improve from show to show, believe it or not. Man, I'm going to take a year off to get better, and when they come back, they get lost in the shuffle. Because you took a year off, and the judges are like trying to figure out, like, okay, where does he fit in? For someone like you, to be honest, this is what I'll tell you: be patient. You get so much time for your body to just continue to grow. That too big, too fast, then you lose what? Turn your pro, which is your shape. And then when you lose your shape, you're just another guy on stage that have body parts. Because there are guys that looks great, but they only have body parts. You know, like I remember someone telling me, if you grow bigger forearms, you could beat Phil. And I'm like, okay. But what about the rest of the body? You need to get bigger obliques to beat Kai Green. I'm like, what?
Bigger obliques, just to be one person.
Thank you. Like, for me to improve my back this year, last year, I trained back in day 2, but also when I train hamstring.
You train hamstring?
I train hams by itself. So when I train my hamstring, or every other day at the end of my workout, I choose one back exercise and I do 4 sets.
Do you think it works?
It works.
Yeah.
So every day, one exercise.
I never tried it.
So think about it.
我的氮泵还没来得及喝呢，就开始练了。我本来以为就展示一下。Nice.哎，好累啊！终于到家了。这次训练非常有收获，奥赛冠军他还有很多东西值得我学习，就比如说他的一些训练的一些理念。因为他反复的强调我的拉伸不够嘛，然后后来我就问他是否存在每个人的拉伸不一样。因为可能对于比如我来说，这就是个足够的拉伸了。可能对于有些人来说，那就不是。那有的人胸可能会更大一点，面积更大一点；有些人胸的面积更小一点，他的训练也会不一样。因为比如说面积更大，你可能就是需要更大的一个拉伸的一个空间；但是如果说小的话，可能不需要那么大，就可以已经到头了。这就是他定义一个超伸和就是一个拉伸的最大极限。对，这个我觉得对我来说收获比较大，因为我自己也是训练又怕超伸，因为超伸也容易受伤，然后超伸也练不到一些目标肌肉群了。这个是我学到一个非常重要一点。还有就是我收缩的时候，每次感觉我已经顶到头了，但其实还没有，就其实还可以更多。这是第2点。第3点就是说训练有没有必要就是分2节，就比如说有些动作，比如说做个飞鸟，有些人喜欢做一半然后再进去。然后他说他喜欢动作就是一气呵成，也可能是经验吧。我觉得职业选手可能都是这样子，最顶尖职业选手都是靠感觉的。踢球，我喜欢 C 罗，对吧？我不可能把 C 罗的动作学会，我就变成 C 罗。其他方面的，他备赛他跟我讲，他在备赛末期可能会一天去练2次，但是之前基本上就是一练。正在看视频的你，可能就备赛可能会一练、2练、3练、4练、5练，没有。他就是一练，然后备赛末期的时候可能变2练，对他印象是非常好的。因为来展会的第1天，然后就搭了我肩膀，然后他先跟我打招呼，然后他就说：“你今年有没有计划比赛？”然后我还很惊讶，你知道，我说他认不认识我？然后他记得每一个人，他记得他来三亚的时候看过我的比赛，然后我还想我戴个眼镜戴个帽子，他认不出来，对吧？但是没有，他还跟我聊天，然后还记得我比赛，然后我还向他询问了一下我的弱点，他就说就是你需要更长的时间，你的肌肉需要成熟度。 然后如果说你第一场职业赛就打第3，那说明裁判是很喜欢你的。他给我建议就是也要多去比赛，就1年可能要比个1、2次，不需要感觉自己准备好了你再去。很多运动员都是这样子，但是他不建议，他还是建议你去多去尝试，这样子，你的每一点点进步都可以被裁判看到，因为他自己就是这样子。如果说你比如说1年，就除非他不认识你，如果认识你1年 ，OK， 突然增加了这么多的一个肌肉量，或者说怎么样子，你不能光考虑自己准备好了，你也要考虑从裁判角度那边去考虑一个问题，就是他分享一些比赛一些经验，然后我也分享给你们。以上呢就是所有的内容，然后非常感谢肖恩雷登，希望你们喜欢这个视频，我们明天见。